Just the grit of our group. Had a little bit of a cushion. They started making, what we thought they were going to do. They did, made their run, threw some heavy blows at us. They kept swinging. We kept fighting back, meet force with force. And so, man, blessings to Willie and his staff, his crew. That's a hard ball club to play, man. Their length, their athleticism, their skill, their ability to shoot the ball. Zion and, his nonstop relentlessness and attacking downhill. That's a hell of a team we just got past. So, but it revealed a lot about us and what we're made of and the way we had, the way these two games went. One was, fairly big cushion throughout the game, and then tonight was hard fought as we anticipated. And so I'm just proud of our guys, just doing the little things, taking charges, whether it was Bron or different people taking charges, coming up with big defensive rebounds, D'Lo getting back, sprinting back, coming up with a huge steal late, hitting a huge bucket in front of their bench to go up 4. Guys stepping up, making their free throws. It's a lot. And we had some point blank, shots that we missed, that we normally make, but we didn't hang our heads. We just kept fighting.
Darvin, it seemed like they were really focused on trying to take away what they could from the and both those guys have an inefficient night. But you mentioned D'Lo 5 threes as the dagger 3 in the quarter. So what does that say about you guys as a team and him individually?
Bron just said it after the game. What we saw in these 2 games is a microcosm of what we have to be in the playoffs. It's back to 0-0. Seeds are what they are, but everyone is 0-0. So our supporting cast stepping up the way they did, on a night where, Bron and AD both were missing the mark in terms of field goals and, some tough misses, point blank range. But our others, all those guys, they stepped up. They buckled down. They made play after play after play, key moments. Gabe and his couple of threes he made early on were huge. His defense, Torian, all of these guys, man. It's just D'Lo, you mentioned, AR, Rui, like they really, everyone pitched in to help the team captains tonight, and it's a beautiful team win.
Obviously, Bron, the guy that he is, you guys are all comfortable with him having the ball in his hands lately. When he gets, he's expending so much energy defensively. There was a stretch there where he didn't have it going in the 4th, and then you saw AR, Rui, D'Lo start to make some plays that kind of unstick you guys. And how important has the development of the playmakers been beyond LeBron for you guys?
It's been great, man. It's been huge for us. We know we have 5 capable guys in that starting lineup, and most times we finish the game with that lineup who all are high-level playmakers, all score from all 3 levels. It's going to get out there, compete, do the little things. AD coming up with some huge offensive rebounds off some of the misses, and just the trust factor. D'Lo can initiate and make a big play in big moments. Same with AR. Bron, we've seen it 21 years now. AD, Rui, all those guys just playing stress-free basketball, trying to figure out what's the best matchup, get into the right action, and make something happen, if not for themselves, mostly for someone else.
And you only had Gabe for a handful of games this year. In the second quarter, you guys are down double digits, and he has a really important shift. What did he give your team there in the second quarter?
Just his toughness, his grit, his ability to make shots, and like I said, that will come as his legs get stronger and stronger underneath him. His shot making will increase as well, but just he has this quiet toughness about himself. Whatever you need him to do, he's going to do it. He's going to make sure he executes it, and starts with defense with him. The defense, diving on the floor, everything. Like, he's a hell of a competitor.
Darvin, you guys seemingly discovered an identity that was more offensive driven and sort of the push that you guys went on. I think 3rd best offensive rating in the league, but on a night tonight when rhythmically, offensively, you guys didn't really hit. How impressed were you with, I don't know if it's the figured outness, not a word, but or whatever it is, the resourcefulness of your team defensively to do enough?
I mean, we've shown that in different stretches, different games. When we want to lock down, we have, we're more than capable of locking down, and you saw that in the second quarter. I mean, they made some shots late for a long time. They had only scored 10 points, and then they got some opportunities late. But that said, our guys know, you gotta. There's no way around it. You can't fake it. In terms of, you want to win big, you're going to have to defend. You're going to have to defend and rebound. Those two areas, we continuously stressed that we need to be at an elite level, especially this time of year going into what we're about to face. Our defense and our rebound has to be on point.
We'll talk about Denver a lot in the next few days, but there was this notion out there perhaps that it would be better for you guys to drop this game to avoid them. How excited is this group for this challenge against Denver?
That was a report of what?
It wasn't a report. It was TV talking stuff. It was that maybe
Saying what again?
it'd be better off if you guys lost this game to avoid Denver in the first round, to play.
Insane asylum sources say.
Sure.
Nah, if you
It
just
wasn't sourced. It wasn't
Yeah,
sourced.
okay.
It was just chatter.
just someone that just got out of the insane
Opinions.
asylum.
There was
Okay,
opinions.
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, roll the dice.
They
Roll
just
the.
released these people.
Yeah.
I guess like the challenge at Denver. When you're on a team that has a season that doesn't end the way it wanted the year prior, how excited do you think this group is to try to get that?
Extremely. It's an opportunity. And like I said, man, it's back to 0-0. Obviously, they've had a ton of success against our ball club, but there's always a new day. And, my staff and I have already been putting the groundwork together for that game plan, and we'll get together tomorrow. Other guys, the team will have a day off, but we'll start the process of building out the game plan and go up there and give it our best shot. That's all we can do. We feel comfortable, though. We like where we are. We like where the spirit of our group is. Everybody's chipping in, pitching in, excited about this challenge and this opportunity, and respect to Denver. They're a hell of a ball club. It's the reason why they're defending champs. But we like our chances.
Just how much has Denver been in you guys' minds since last question comes?
Not a lot, man. I mean, we've had our health issues. We had issues of trying to make this push to secure a spot in the postseason. So we've been just taking care of us, taking care of things one day at a time, and tackling everything that's immediately in front of us.
Along those lines, what are your early thoughts on the matchup and kind of just how?
I don't have any. I don't have it. We'll get to it tomorrow.
Your thoughts on just the form of winning 12 out of the last 15, including these two, to go into the playoffs and that kind of form over the last several weeks?
They're just playing basketball the right way. These guys are we're really having a lot of fun. It's been some challenging moments, no doubt, some challenging circumstances at times, but you can see the group, the genuineness of the group, and their joy that they get from playing with one another, and the way we've been playing collectively is at a high level. So, again, we're in a great space right now at the perfect time.
How much does just this, I'm gonna call it a series, you guys win these games in very different ways, do you think this gives you more confidence in what this group can accomplish just moving forward?
You just got to be able to, whether it's your night and you're throwing in shots from everywhere, or it's not your night, you're missing point blank range, and you just still buckle down defensively and do all the little things that help you get over the hump. Being able, having diversified ways to win games, is what you need to have and going into a postseason like this.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.